Good morning, I'm Dave and welcome to Dave Return. I'll be travelling to a different country each week for a day out to see if I can get to every country in Europe within a year. It's currently 4:30 and it's time to get to the airport, so let's go.
What are you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
Can I get one Dave Return, please? So this week the weather's really bad, so I'm avoiding the bike ride and getting a lift from my lovely wife, Gosha.
Hello.
And that'll give me a chance to show you where you can get dropped off for free. So you'll see London Stansted Airport right there, and we're going to take this exit here, and just over this roundabout we can jump out of the car, and that is how we avoid the £7 drop off fee. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Yes guys, we're back at London Stansted Airport and today we're going to Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. Let's go. Yes guys, so I've just got through security, getting my cheeky little spray, cover myself in that. I've got about 30 minutes before my gate closes, so I can't wait around too long. So always bring your water bottle to the airport. You can get that filled up for free and keep hold of it because you can fill up throughout most European cities, water fountains, etc, etc. We're going to skip the cup of tea from Wetherspoons today. Don't want them getting too suspicious of me. It's 5:45 right now. I'm just waiting to board the plane now at the gate. I've got about 10 minutes. The plane takes off at 6:25. It lands at 9:50. I'll return again at 9:15 PM, so I've got about 10 hours in the city altogether. Ticket cost me £45 today, so yeah, let's make the most of it. Hopefully I won't miss my flights later on tonight, yeah, let's go. Thank you.
Thank you. We kindly ask the...
We are here. Flight took 2.5 hours, not too bad. Didn't get any sleep though, so we're all good. We're doing good. So we've got through security pretty easily. Nobody was there at all waiting, so it was really quick. I'm just going to go head down, look for the train station now, and possibly get some currency. I'm just going to withdraw from the cash point, but we'll see how it is. See if I've got to pay to withdraw or anything here. If not, I'll just pay card on the train and get into town. So there's some ticket machines you can use to buy your train ticket. Go in English. One way into the city, 320, which is quite a lot. So you can get all your trains and buses and everything into Stockholm here. It's all the prices, buses, trains, coaches, everything. So just got my ticket from the little desk behind me. Check it out, 231 krona. Hello. It's Canbrula?
Yes.
Yeah, just one please. So I've got my Canbrula cinnamon bun, so we'll check it out. Canbrula, not a bad way to start the day. Here in Sweden, obviously the language is Swedish. They speak pretty good English though, like really good. So you should be okay. basically getting by with English. But it's always nice to know a few words, obviously. So yeah, it's always good and polite to know a few words when you're traveling. So hello is halla, thanks is tak, please is stalla du, and bye is haja. Guys, so I'm down in the train station now of Arlanda Airport. So Stockholm, platform 2. That's what you need to do to go into town. However, we're not doing that. We're going somewhere different. So before we go into Stockholm today, we're going to be hitting up Uppsala and see the temple of the gods, the pagan gods, the Vikings' home, Uppsala. Let's go. Just saw a lindenberry bush then, popular berry in Sweden. Pretty much served on every dish as a garnish, and you get some lindenberry juice as well. So travelling on the train to Uppsala Central now, takes about 18 minutes from the airport, so not bad. And the ticket cost me £17, just checked the app on my phone, so it's quite expensive, really expensive, almost £1 a minute, so yeah, it's quite dear.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform when you exit the train.
So it's the first time being outside now, and it's absolutely freezing, and the temperature is -12. So there is a cash machine just here outside the central station in Uppsala. There's a monument there, so you can see that. It's just on the right, so there you go. So I've just walked 5 minutes up that road this way, and on the left there's a bus stop, and we're going to get the bus number 2, and that should take about 15 to 20 minutes. One to Uppsala, called Uppsala. I can get a return or just one?
The ticket is valid for 75 minutes.
Ah, okay. Right, hat and gloves have gone on, by the way. 42 krona for the ticket. It's valid for 75 minutes, so we should make it in that time. 15 minutes to get there, and yeah, at least we get an hour in Uppsala, so perfect. So I had a quick little wander around the town of Uppsala. It's actually a really beautiful little place. It's nice little view. Yeah, there's a nice church, nice cathedral, and a nice castle as well. So if you're here, got time, check it out. Also, I would have loved to have grabbed some breakfast. Petty one, they have a breakfast. It's like a meat hash, meat, potatoes, and a fried egg on top. Would have loved to have got that, but I couldn't find anywhere that sold it on Google. So I guess I'm just gonna have to give it a miss. I had the crème brûlée, so that was okay. And I brought like a sandwich from home with me, which I had on the plane, so I've eaten a little bit of banana in the car on the way to the airport. Yeah, so doing pretty good. Maybe I'll take a e-scooter back. So I've made it here to Gamla Uppsala, the home of the Vikings. Back in the day, 1,000 years ago, this is where they would come to worship the pagan gods. So, got a little kind of runestone kind of rock here. A few little information signs here you can check out. So this is how it would have looked in around 650 after death. So pretty cool. So we've got the Royal Hall in the distance there. These kind of mounds, burial graves. So here we are, the burial mounds of the pagan temple of Uppsala. pretty cool. Here we go, the Royal Mounds. Looks good. So yeah, this is Uppsala. The snow's coming down. Feels real Scandinavian and Norse. There's even a few people skiing over there in the distance. But yeah, not a bad view, is it? It's really nice. So we're going to walk this direction and find the pagan temple. So we're just approaching the temple of Uppsala now. There we go. Red in colour, if you can see it under the snow. But yeah, it's not quite as spectacular as it is on the Viking TV show, but there it is. Looks pretty impressive. It's cool. I like it. It's nice. Let's have a little walk around it and check it out. So the pilgrims of Uppsala and Sweden and probably all over Scandinavia would come here every 9 years to, well, for celebrations and mainly to make sacrifices to the gods, Odin, Thor, Freya, and yeah, 9 male animals would be sacrificed to the gods for good harvests, good fortune, etc, etc. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, brilliant, well worth the visit. So I'm just outside a restaurant here of Uppsala. I think we'll go in and check it out, see what it's like. Just ordered some soup in this restaurant here. Just looking at some of the artwork, looks pretty nice. Some Viking things. Viking ship, a Draco. Looks like that guy's just about to be put out of his misery. Viking king. Looks like these guys are having a nice hug. Pretty nice. My potato and leek soup with a nice piece of bread. And it's warm as well. Happy days. And I get to enjoy it in this nice old-fashioned room. So I'm gonna dig in. So the soup tastes nothing. So soup was absolutely delicious. Yeah, we're just getting ready now. We're going to go back out, brave the cold. So hopefully that soup's warm me up a little bit and it will prepare me for this. Okay. Little kid running up and down. Where's the little kid? Where's it? Grown woman. Bit of fitness. Fair play. Absolutely beautiful views though, guys. Look at the sun reflecting down off the snow. You literally see the snow glistening. Beautiful. Right, so this is the Uppsala Museum. Just looking around the gift shop now. And I'll go and buy a ticket and we'll go now in the Viking Museum of Uppsala. A few little costumes and stuff if you want to try that on.
Det var guld här.
Right, so here's the whole site. It's good. Looking shit. So that's about it for the Viking Museum. There isn't too much to see. The Viking Museum of Uppsala here. So yeah, it's not a terrible museum, but not the best either. It's only 75 krona to get in. I'm going to head back to the bus stop now. Hopefully a bus will be there. And we're going to get back into Uppsala and down into Stockholm. I haven't had to spend any cash yet. Everywhere's taking car, buses, trains, shops. So I should be alright, but the currency, the exchange rate So obviously we use Swedish krona here. 1,000 krona would be £77. So 100 would be 7, so on. So 1,000 krona would be £97 and 80.
Nästa Eriksgatan.
So if you're interested in walking around Uppsala and seeing the sights, there's some nice places to see, to be fair. It's a really nice city. So we're finished in the beautiful city, or beautiful town I should say, of Uppsala now. And we're heading in here to buy our tickets for the train to Stockholm. 126 krona, so what's that? Maybe £10? Just found my train to Stockholm now, platform 3, leaves in about 3 or 4 minutes, so I'm just about to get on. And yeah, train takes 45 minutes, so I'll see you there. So I'm just kind of trying to work out what route I'm going to take when I'm in the city of Stockholm. There's the Drottninggatan, which is like the main high street of the town where all the kind of bigger well-known shops are, so definitely not going to go down that way. What I think I'm going to do is get to the Drottninggatan island, which is where the Viking Museum, ABBA Museum and Open Air Museum Skansen is. So I think I'm going to go there first, and then I'm hoping I can catch a boat to the Gamla Stan island, which is like that old town of Stockholm, where it was originally built, that main kind of island. So in there's the Royal Palace, there's St Gertrude's Church, and basically all the tourist streets and all the tourist shops, etc. And I've got dinner booked at the Viking restaurant ABBA, so that is going to be good, trust me. So I'm just walking towards the museums. We're starting off with Skansen first. Really nice little walkway here. Nice church behind me. Nice walkway with the trees and the snow. All looks really nice. So this is the entrance to the Garden. See the statues on either side of the bridge. Yeah. The river is frozen. So we've got some more statues either side here, and the Nordic Museum just so. And the city of Stockholm over there. Really beautiful city in the winter, isn't it? With the snow. I have slipped over a couple of times. Haven't fell over, but I've slipped. But not gone down yet. Guys, so I finally found it. Walking into a bit of a snow blizzard right now. But we're here at Skansen. Okay guys, so I'm inside Skansen. Yeah, there's loads of old-fashioned kind of buildings and stuff. Typical red Scandinavian houses. Family just chilling on the front there, getting warm. Don't blame them. But yeah, we're looking for the Nordic animals this way. So yeah, loads of old farmhouses and old windmills, etc. Just showing us how it used to be done back in the day. Very nice little park. It's all Christmassy still. They've still got the lights and trees up. We've got a typical Norse Viking runestone. Little reindeer just down there. Don't know if you can see it. Hey, hello. Oh, another one. No one else there. So here's the moose. Just laying down on the floor.
Jest takie ołkę.
they're not interested in us, so let's move on. Don't forget guys, we're on a day's return. We ain't got time to wait for the animals to get up. Otter, is it? Seal! Hello! Poking his head out of the water as a couple. Hello Al! Well, I suppose may as well see one animal while we're here. Hello! Hello! Goodbye! Goodbye! Can we see the baby bear, guys? There he is! Hello! There we go, nice, not bad, we saw one. He's going to go in his little log. Playing with his toy. It's not a bad park, it's pretty nice, but don't expect to see all the animals. So that's it for Skansen. A little bit disappointing. Didn't see all the animals I wanted to see, but we saw a brown bear, saw a bison, saw a moose, reindeer. So not too bad, not too bad. Just walking through the forest now. This is the exit. And to be fair, I didn't really touch the sides with Skansen. I mean, there's a lot more I could have done in there if I spent more time, but to be fair, I think there's better things to do anyway. But it is the oldest open air museum ever, built in 1891, so it's got that. It's never going to lose that. So we're at one of the most successful pop bands ever, definitely most successful Swedish pop band, ABBA. ABBA the museum. Let's go. I'm part of ABBA. Okay guys, so we're in the ABBA museum now. Some of the outfits they used to wear. Merchandise.
Så det är en fin skruvning eller skärning.
So ABBA of course won Eurovision in 1974, that was in Brighton, and of course they've got notable hits like Waterloo, Money, 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 Dancing Queen. So we've got our Swedish meatballs finally, some lingonberries, and some mashed potatoes, and looks like some cucumber as well, looks great. So these meatballs are absolutely delicious, made from veal. Okay then guys, so next stop, Viking Museum, let's go. So we've got a timeline of Vikings here.
Import and those they would export.
Ezt pedig kivitték magukkal, hogyha elmentek utazni. Megnézheted, megfoghatod őket.
Okay then guys, so that was the Viking Museum. There's also kind of like a Viking story where you sit on a kind of roller coaster, very slow one, and it kind of drives you round and tells you part of the story at each stop. I didn't film any of it because I didn't want to ruin it for you guys, but to get in there, check it out, it was decent. Yes guys, so our next leg of the journey is we're on our way to Gamla Stans. We're going to take the boat. Yeah. Ticket cost 42 krona. And yeah, let's do it. Let's see how it is. We're going to ride across the river or the sea of Sweden. Check it out. We'll be riding over there to Gamla Stan. It's pretty cold out here. We'll be moving shortly. So it's only about an 8-minute journey all the way to Gamla Stan, so pretty good. 42 krona, so it's about £2, so pretty good value for money. Best way of transporting yourself over there, I think. Stockholm's made up of 14 islands, I believe, and Sweden has the most islands in the world according to the Swedish. So, okay, but you can see how icy it is. Wow, icebergs. Moving backwards now, but Stockholm behind me. Oops. Check it out over there. Boat ride. What a great little boat ride. Fantastic. Think of the Vikings 1,000 years ago, sailing up these rivers. Do you want one more fact about Sweden? You sure? You won't believe me. Well, what if I said to you, Sweden has the most McDonald's, more than any other country on the planet? Would you believe me? I wouldn't, but they do. Which is quite surprising, considering they've got their place called Max, which is quite similar. I wouldn't have thought there'd be so many McDonald's, but there is. And they're quite a healthy, kind of sensible group of people, Swedish, aren't they? So, quite surprising, yeah. Got some ships in the distance there. Some old kind of ships. I don't know if you can see it. It's getting quite dark now, isn't it? So yeah, this is the island now, Gamla Stan. This is the old town. So the main tourist destination. So I'm just walking along the seaside now. We've got the typical kind of Scandinavian tall buildings, colourful red, yellow. Looks good. Just heading towards the Royal Palace. We're gonna have a little look at that, see how it is, see what it looks like, and then head into the tourist street. So we've got the Royal Palace behind me, which was built in 1697. Looks alright, don't it? I believe the king lives there. I'm sure he's got a queen. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he has a king. And yeah, they do a changing of the guard every day between 12:15 and 1:15. So if you want to see that, check it out. And on to the next stop. There we go. We've got a few soldiers there carrying their guns. Just off Gamla Stan Street now. We're in Stromgap Square. The notable red, orange, yellow coloured houses, buildings. Yeah, really nice little square. Take a look round. So we're in Gamla Stan now. This is where you'll find most of the tourist shops, most of the traditional kind of restaurants, and really enjoyable street to just wander around and pop in and out the shops. street when we get into the square here. So we found it, Sweden's narrowest street. Pretty narrow. Yeah, I can't even stretch 2 arms. Now we're at my favourite restaurant probably on the planet, Aphia. It's a Viking themed restaurant with Viking food, Viking music, Viking everything. So let's get inside and check it out. Made a reservation for 5 o'clock. Dave, yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late. I know, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
Mate, you're English, we already did all the horrible shit you can do to So my dear friends, I have found you another lone gentleman, and this one has come from the country that we Vikings love the most. Whilst speaking of them, do you know what did the Vikings call the English villages? Shopping centres, of course. With that being said, I have found you one of them, and he's late! Give him a warm welcome! So, since you guys are 8, I'm going to give him the king's seat of your table. Thank you.
So I got given some complimentary drink.
Small company joining our host tonight, and this time I found you some lovely French people. Give them a warm welcome here.
Hey guys, so I'm in the King's Chair apparently. Just waiting for my food. Ordered beer venison, so it should be good. Skål. My Viking friend.
With your special glass.
Yes. Skål. Skål. Thank you.
So I've got some venison, I don't know how well you can see it on the dark here. Some lingonberries to go with it, and a touch of so I'm going to dig in.
So my dear friends, as we Swedish people consider ourselves to be the descendants of the Vikings, I have found you some descendants of the legionnaires of Rome. I give you Italy. Get them these guys in, I have a seriously bad joke for you people. Do not throw your shit at me. I have a sword and I have a hell of a hangover today, so be damn nice. What is the worst way for a Viking to die? What? It is by accident. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's bad. Now, with my apologies, come some more lovely Italians! Give them a look!
The way you took it,
Viking restaurant done. Loved it. Absolutely love being in there. I love how that they put you on a table with random people and you just have to kind of talk to them and get to know them. So I've reached the end of Gamla Stan now. Just entering this street. We're going to see what we find. Head up into the main town. There's something about a river and the snow that just goes perfectly together. So in Sweden, Saturday is known as Sweet Day. There's a sweet shop here. It's not Saturday, but let's go in anyway.
The Swedish sweets. Apparently they like licorice quite a lot here. Yeah, that's obvious.
This woman's not going to be happy with me walking over a freshly mopped floor. But especially as I'm not going to buy anything.
Swedish chocolate. Okay.
Okay, let's get out before she makes me buy something. So I'm just in the centre of town here at Sergels Torg Square. I think it's called that. Sorry Sweden for the crucifixion of all of your words and language from me today. But yeah, square down here.
You might notice the police cars just over there in the distance.
This is where all the chavvy little drug dealers hang around. So yeah, a bit of one of them squares. Train station's just at the end of that town. We're going to head down there in a second. And
If you can see that green sign there,
System Bolaget. That is the one shop in Sweden that sells alcohol. Set up by the government. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or a good thing. But yeah, that's it's where to get your alcohol. So if you want to have a drink or whatever, that's where you got to go. It's almost got to show you. Got a magnet for 39 krona. I think that's about £2 or something. So yeah. And also got my arm ring. So now I'm a proper Viking. It's pretty nice, isn't it? I've just got a canal behind me, so I'm going to get inside, find a ticket, find the platform, find the train, get back to the airport. Okay then guys, so I'm just going to buy my ticket from the yellow machine. This is the Alana Express, which always goes to the airport. It's always on platform 1 and 2 here at Stockholm Central. Takes about 20 minutes to get into the airport, so plan your journey obviously, don't miss your flights. There we go, ticket, 320 krona, very expensive. And here's the train. So we're back at the airport now. Brilliant day in Sweden, Stockholm, Uppsala, both of them. I'd say top 3 things to do would be definitely to visit Old Uppsala, check it out, check out the Viking temple, the Viking mounds, all that. Number 2, definitely the Viking Museum, definitely go there. Or the ABBA Museum, if you like that, if you don't like Vikings too much. Number 3, the Viking restaurant. Yes, I love Vikings. Skål! Also, people in Stockholm, all really friendly, all well educated, they can all speak English, really easy for us, so that's brilliant. Snow in my face. And yeah, there seem to be quite a lot of young people, don't know if it's like a university close by, but kind of cool, vibrant, happening place, so it's good fun. I'm just kind of chilling in the airport right now, just adding up a total of how much I've spent today. So the trains cost so much, as well as the food and the dinners. So basically I've spent 15 from the airport to Uppsala on the train, 3 on the Cambrula at the airport I had in the morning, 250 for the bus to Old Uppsala from Uppsala. I've got a return with that, so it wasn't too bad. £9 for the soup I had there, £5 to get into the museum, and then it was another 15 to get from Uppsala to Stockholm on the train. I went to Skansen, 15 for entry, 15 for the entrance to ABBA Museum. It's £10 to get into the Viking Museum. I think the boat cost about £3, so that's alright. The meatballs as well, they cost £15. The reindeer I had in the Viking restaurant, that cost 15 again. Anything else I spent? £2.50 on a magnet, 15 for my arm ring, and £24 for the train from Stockholm to the airport. Well expensive, but the bus takes a bit too long. Well, probably I would have been okay, but whatever. Not too sure how much all that adds up to, but it's probably about 150 quid or so. But I'll add it up when I get home. But it is what it is. Day's return. Imagine if I was here for longer. £150 a day if you're in Sweden. So that's why we do this. At least we didn't have to pay for a hotel. So it's 7:45 PM right now in Sweden. My plane takes off at 9:15. So that means the gate closes 30 minutes before 8:45. So I've got an hour to get through security and stuff. So I've made pretty good time, happy with that.
What are you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
Can I get 1 day return, please?
Thank you. Literally the worst part about sitting in the middle of the plane. Gotta wait for everyone. Yes guys, so we've made it back. Just walking outside Stansted Airport now. It's raining. Not too bad, but I was thankful it wasn't raining today in Sweden, to be fair, because I don't know how I would have coped with that -12 all day. Whew, and wet. That would not have been nice. But it wasn't actually too bad, the cold. It's nice when the snow's on you. So how many steps did we do today? Let's have a look. I'm currently on 31,000. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. So, look at the right camera. Not a bad effort again. Good day out. We've got our first European country off the European list for 2024. Are we going to finish it? Are we going to reach every European country? Who knows? So I'll show you where exactly to get picked up to avoid the drop-off charge. So Skansen behind me, we've got the little roundabout there, and we're going to head to that Take Me sign, which the bus just blocked. Take Me sign. First exit as you come out of Stansted Airport. Just heading up into the pick-up spots now. There's a few little lay-bys you can get your mates or your family to pull up in, and they'll pick you up from there. Don't know where my wife is. Here she is. She didn't even give me a beep or nothing. I've got to give Stockholm a mark out of 10. I'm going for a 7.5, a real solid 7.5. Thanks for watching. Give me a comment, like, subscribe, share, all them things. Second video now. We're rolling next week. We're hitting up Berlin.